How Kanye West built an empire with Yeezy sneakers? These are Yeezys. People have camped out at shoe stores, hired taskers to wait in line on their behalf, and even used sneaker buying bots to nab a pair online before they sell out in seconds. Others spend thousands of dollars on the resale market. The man behind that craze is Kanye West, but recently some of that excitement has turned to skepticism. Are Yeezys dead? Is Yeezy resale dead? Is Yeezy still cool? Certain Yeezy models cost a lot less on the resale market than they used to, and resale prices are a telltale sign of a product's cachet, especially for hype beasts. But it turns out this is all part of West's grand plan for his sneaker empire. Here's how West created one of the most hyped sneakers of all time, and the struggles he's facing trying to build the brand into a household name. Over the course of 5 years, West and Nike released the Air Yeezy 1, the Air Yeezy 2, and the Air Yeezy 2 Red Octobers. Retailing at over $200, the shoes were released in extremely limited quantities and sold out instantaneously. They now resell in the thousands of dollars. The success of the shoes finally put West on the map in the fashion industry. For years, his designs were met with ridicule. To break into the fashion industry, West turned at Fendi in 2009, where he was paid about $500 a month. In 2015, West even said he went $16 million in debt trying to get a clothing line off the ground. West says he was a speakerhead as a kid, even though he didn't have the money to buy the shoes he loved. West got his start as a producer on Jay-Z's 2001 album, The Blueprint. He hit it big as a hip-hop artist after releasing his own album, The College Dropout, in 2004. Then West set his sights on another passion of his, fashion. He even told the New York Fashion Week crowd in 2016 that his dream is to be the creative director of Hermes. While West had a difficult time getting people to buy into his clothing designs, his shoes instantly clicked with fans. In Yeezy's first 8 years or so, hype around the shoe was at its strongest. Yeezy started as a partnership with Nike in 2009 before West switched to working with Adidas in 2013. During the Nike years and in the first few years of his partnership with Adidas, customers went to great lengths to get their hands on a pair. Caleb Chen is one of many sneaker flippers cashing in on the Yeezy's hype, but some of West's designs have been an acquired taste. People have scratched their heads or recoiled at certain Yeezy models that West released with Adidas, like the Yeezy Boost 700 Wave Runner, which came out in 2017. It drew comparisons to ugly dad shoes. But designing sneakers just for hypebeasts wasn't good enough for West. That's why he ultimately left Nike for Adidas in 2013, more creative freedom and to turn Yeezys into a household name. West told BBC Radio in 2013 that he didn't want to be just another celebrity with his name attached to a sneaker. West told Ryan Seacrest that he found the partner he was looking for in Adidas. The hype around Yeezys fueled West's ambition, except the more shoes he released, the less special they became. West wanted his Yeezy's legacy to go way beyond an expensive and inaccessible shoe. In fact, he wants quite the opposite. West spoke with Ryan Seacrest in 2015. Instead of demand for Yeezys being built on rarity and hype, West wants everyone to be able to find and afford a pair of Yeezys and still want them. Kind of like the Adidas Superstar, which are readily available at their typical typical retail cost of $100 and under, and it was a top-selling sneaker in the United States in 2016. The superstar debuted in 1970. To this day, it is still an iconic emblem of the Adidas brand. However, the superstar's popularity is cyclical and sales have declined in the last couple years. Now, Adidas is betting on Kanye West and doubling down on Yeezys. If the goal is to scale Yeezy into a multi-billion-dollar brand, experts say there's still a long way to go. In other words, demand for Yeezys just isn't strong enough to produce the shoe in much larger quantities. Nike and Adidas have never revealed how many Yeezys they release per drop. But West said in 2015 that there were 9,000 pairs of his first Adidas shoe, the Yeezy Boost 750. He then boosted to Harper's Bazaar in 2016 that he was constantly selling out 40,000 shoe drops in 2 minutes. But Adidas was also dropping Yeezys less frequently back then. The German sportswear company tested the extent of demand for Yeezys in 2018 by restocking several popular Yeezy models in much larger quantities. In September 2018 came the largest Yeezys drop ever. There were rumors that over 1 million pairs of 350 V2 triple whites had hit the market in what Adidas called its most democratic drop in Yeezy history. West tweeted about the event, saying the release fulfills Yeezy's democracy philosophy, but suddenly the shoes were lingering on shelves and flooding the market with Yeezys, cost the brand some of its cachet. By appealing more to the masses, the Yeezy brand has alienated some of its initial fan base. Today, buying and releasing certain models of Yeezys is a lot less profitable than it once was. Resale prices on many Yeezy models have plunged after a few re-releases of the same shoe, or releases of the same model of shoe in a slightly different color. Once the resale price of a shoe reaches its original retail price, it means supply has met demand. It's become apparent about how many people really want Yeezys. And to keep people wanting Yeezys, analysts say it's critical to make sure supply stays behind demand. The reasoning is simple: when everybody can get one, nobody wants one. Powell says Yeezy's staying power will be determined by how carefully Adidas manages its Yeezy inventory. Powell says Yeezys could look to Jordans as an example of how to grow a brand while maintaining its cool factor. After all, it took Nike 3 decades to build its iconic Jordan brand, a collaboration between Nike and former NBA superstar Michael Jordan, into a $3 billion business. But Powell says Nike made a mistake when it flooded the market with too many Jordans in 2017 and 2018. In 2019, Adidas has taken a step back. CEO Kasper Rorsted told investors in May there won't be any significant growth in the Yeezy business in fiscal year 2019. Adidas won't be repeating another massive Yeezy's drop in 2018. Instead, the shoes are being released in more limited quantities throughout the year. The goal is to rebuild hype around the brand. Experts say it will be a long time before West can achieve his vision, a sneaker that everyone wants and thinks is really cool, even if it's not that hard to get. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you liked our video, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and share with your friends. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.